Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. Have you ever noticed how the grandest, most majestic trees grow in silence? They don't announce their plans to reach for the sky. They simply dig their roots deep, stretch toward the sun, and become what they were meant to be. This is the power of keeping your plans to yourself. When we share our dreams too soon, we open the door to opinions often from people who haven't walked our path, who don't see the vision as clearly as we do. Their words, though well-meaning, can plant seeds of doubt in our hearts, and doubt is a dream killer. Here's the truth: not everyone will understand your vision. That's okay, it wasn't given to them. It was given to you. Your responsibility isn't to convince the world of your greatness, it's to quietly build something so undeniable that the world has no choice but to recognize it. Sharing your plans before they've matured can feel good, can't it? It gives us a quick dopamine hit, like we've already accomplished something. But here's the catch: that temporary high robs us of the hunger to grind, to push, to persevere. When you keep your plans private, you create a space where your energy is channeled entirely into action, not explanation. You're not defending your ideas, you're refining them. You're not seeking approval, you're seeking mastery. And let's talk about the element of surprise. When you emerge with something extraordinary, something no one saw coming, you captivate people. Your success becomes a beacon, a source of inspiration, and it's genuine because it's built on hard work, not empty promises. I'm not saying you should walk this journey alone. True supporters will be there for you, not because you've told them about your plans, but because they believe in who you are and what you're capable of. Trust them to cheer when the time comes, not to carry the weight of your dream. Your vision is like a seed. You wouldn't leave it exposed to the wind and rain before it's had a chance to root itself firmly in the ground. You'd nurture it, protect it, give it the space to grow strong and resilient. So, guard your plans like a seed. Tend to them with quiet determination. Let the world see the fruits of your labor, not the sketches of your intention. Because when your actions speak, they don't just tell a story, they build a legacy. Keeping your plans private is like holding a secret that fuels your determination. There's a unique power in mystery, a quiet confidence that draws curiosity without the need for explanation. When your goals remain untold, they exist solely within you, protected from external distractions and the noise of opinions. This silence creates a sacred space where your focus sharpens, your energy channels into action, and your intentions stay pure. Imagine a sculptor working on a masterpiece behind closed doors. No one sees the unfinished product, no one judges the rough edges, and no one interrupts the process with unsolicited advice. That sculptor has the freedom to explore, experiment, and refine without fear of judgment or the burden of others' expectations. In the same way, when you keep your plans private, you grant yourself the freedom to evolve your ideas without interference. Mystery also adds a layer of discipline. The fewer people know your plans, the less you feel the need to explain your progress, or worse, defend it. You're not performing for an audience, you're creating for a purpose. Every ounce of energy is directed inward, fueling the steps you need to take rather than wasted on seeking validation or responding to critique. At its core, mystery isn't about hiding, it's about protecting. Protecting your vision, your energy, and your focus. It's about ensuring that your efforts are guided by your own clarity of purpose, not swayed by the shifting opinions of the world around you. And in this protection lies the opportunity to cultivate something extraordinary undisturbed by distractions. When you share your plans prematurely, you risk losing the very fuel that drives you to execute them. Every time you articulate your goals to others, you expend energy that could be directed toward making those goals a reality. Talking about your plans may give you a fleeting sense of accomplishment, a false sense of progress, as though the act of sharing itself is equivalent to action. But in reality, it often dilutes the motivation and urgency to take the real, hard steps required to bring your vision to life. Think of your drive as a reservoir. Each conversation about your plans is like opening a valve, releasing small but significant amounts of that drive into the air. Over time, if too much is shared too soon, you find yourself depleted before the work has even begun. That initial excitement, the spark that inspired you, gets scattered into fragments as you focus more on explaining what you will do rather than doing it. Furthermore, external feedback, whether supportive or critical, can inadvertently redirect your energy. Praise might make you overly complacent, creating a false sense of achievement, while criticism can drain your confidence and divert your focus from execution to justification. Both outcomes interfere with the laser-focused effort needed to bring your ideas to fruition. By keeping your plans private, you allow your energy to remain concentrated. It stays contained within the boundaries of your vision, fueling each step of your journey. You're not spending your emotional or mental reserves explaining your intentions or managing the reactions of others. Instead, you're preserving your momentum, channeling every ounce of your drive toward action, progress, and results. Exposing your ideas too soon can open the floodgates to criticism that, even if unintended, can sow seeds of doubt in your mind. When your plans are still in their infancy, they're delicate, unpolished, and vulnerable. Sharing them at this stage is like exposing a sapling to a storm before its roots have taken hold. The opinions of others, no matter how well-meaning, can weigh heavily on you, creating cracks in the foundation of your confidence. Criticism, especially from those who may not fully understand your vision, often wrecks their own limitations or perspectives rather than the potential of your ideas. Yet, it's human nature to internalize these doubts. A single negative comment can echo louder in your mind than 100 affirmations, causing you to second-guess your instincts and question your ability to follow through. Even positive feedback, when given prematurely, can create its own challenges. It might push you to prioritize approval over authenticity, molding your ideas to fit others' expectations rather than staying true to your original intent. This subtle shift can dilute the uniqueness of your vision and derail the creative process. By keeping your plans to yourself, you create a safe space where your ideas can grow without interference. This privacy allows you to test, fail, and refine in peace, building resilience and confidence in your own judgment. It's in this protected environment that you can develop a deep conviction in your goals, one that isn't easily shaken by outside voices. Only when your ideas are strong and stable, like a tree with deep roots, can they withstand the inevitable winds of doubt and flourish into something extraordinary. Success carries its greatest weight when it is demonstrated through actions rather than proclaimed in words. Words are easy, they cost nothing, and can be spoken without the burden of follow-through. Actions, on the other hand, require discipline, effort, and unwavering commitment. When your results speak for themselves, they leave no room for doubt or debate. They are tangible, undeniable proof of your dedication and ability. When you focus on action instead of broadcasting intentions, you shift your energy toward what truly matters, doing the work. Announcing your plans prematurely can create an illusion of progress, but it's the consistent execution of those plans that builds real momentum. Each step you take, no matter how small, becomes a testament to your resolve. And when the results emerge, they tell a story far more compelling than any promise ever could. Moreover, actions inspire trust and respect. People value results over rhetoric. They are drawn to those who quietly achieve rather than loudly aspire. When your accomplishments are visible, they speak volumes about your character, work ethic, and determination. You don't need to explain yourself or defend your vision. The evidence of your success does the talking for you. Letting your actions speak also cultivates a sense of authenticity. It shows that you're not chasing recognition or approval, but are genuinely invested in the process and the outcome. This authenticity resonates deeply with others, inspiring them not just to admire your results, but to believe in the values and principles that drove them. By focusing on actions, you allow your success to unfold naturally and powerfully. It becomes a moment of true celebration, where the spotlight isn't on what you said you would do, but on what you actually achieved. In that moment, your work becomes its own reward, and the recognition it brings feels deserved and meaningful. Talking too much about your plans can diminish their power and significance. When you share your vision with others before it's fully formed or realized, you risk turning something deeply meaningful into mere conversation. Each time you talk about your plans, you let a bit of their magic escape, as if pouring water from a cup that was meant to nourish your determination. Overexposure can also strip your plans of their urgency. When an idea is repeatedly discussed, it can start to feel overanalyzed or overexplained, losing the excitement and drive that initially fueled it. The more you talk about it, the more it begins to feel like an abstract concept rather than a tangible goal that requires action. This can stall your momentum, making the process of execution seem less immediate or essential. Additionally, overexposure can invite unnecessary scrutiny. The more people know about your plans, the more opinions, doubts, and suggestions you're likely to encounter. While some feedback may be helpful, too much input can cloud your judgment and dilute the purity of your vision. It becomes harder to stay focused on what truly matters when you're trying to accommodate or respond to a multitude of voices. By keeping your plans more private, you maintain their weight and significance. They remain a source of personal motivation and clarity, untouched by external influence. This privacy allows you to work on your goals with a sense of purpose, free from the distractions and noise that come with overexposure. It's not about secrecy for the sake of secrecy, but about preserving the integrity and energy of your vision until it's ready to stand on its own. Progress often thrives in the quiet, away from the spotlight and the noise of external attention. When you work privately, you create an environment where your focus sharpens, your efforts compound, and your momentum builds without interruption. It's in this quiet space that you can experiment, learn, and grow at your own pace, free from the pressure to meet others' expectations or to explain your every move. Working in private allows you to concentrate fully on the process rather than the perception of progress. Each step forward becomes deliberate and purposeful, untainted by the need to showcase your journey. This quiet momentum is powerful because it's sustained by genuine effort rather than external validation. It's about doing the work day in and day out with no distractions pulling you off course. Privacy also creates room for resilience. Without an audience watching your every move, you're free to face setbacks, make mistakes, and pivot as needed without fear of judgment. This freedom fosters a growth mindset where every challenge becomes an opportunity to learn and improve. Over time, these small, consistent efforts accumulate, creating a strong foundation for success that feels authentic and earned. When progress is nurtured in private, it builds a kind of strength that isn't easily shaken. It's rooted in discipline and driven by intrinsic motivation. The absence of external noise allows you to focus on refining your craft, honing your skills, and staying aligned with your vision. Each victory, no matter how small, adds to your momentum, creating a ripple effect that propels you forward with increasing speed and confidence. Quiet momentum isn't about hiding, it's about protecting. It's about giving yourself the space and freedom to work on your goals without interference, so that when the time comes to reveal what you've achieved, it speaks for itself, backed by the undeniable proof of your consistent effort. The element of surprise holds a unique and powerful impact when it comes to your achievements. When you reveal the results of your hard work after everything is said and done, the effect is striking, undeniable, and deeply inspiring. There's something captivating about unveiling success that no one saw coming, a moment when actions and results speak louder than any amount of talk ever could. Surprise magnifies the significance of your accomplishment. People are naturally drawn to the unexpected, and when your achievements emerge without prior fanfare, they stand out in a way that commands attention. This sudden revelation shifts the focus entirely to what you've built, the effort you've put in, and the value you've created. It's a moment of pure recognition, unclouded by preconceived expectations or assumptions. Keeping your progress private until the work is complete also allows you to sidestep distractions and external pressures. Instead of being caught up in explaining, justifying, or hyping your plans, you can channel your energy fully into execution. When the time comes to share your results, the reaction is organic, a genuine response to something real and tangible, not just a promise of what might be. The surprise element also inspires others in a way that words cannot. It demonstrates what's possible when focus and dedication replace noise and bravado. People are moved not only by what you've accomplished, but by the way you've gone about it with quiet determination, resilience, and discipline. It's a story that resonates deeply, a reminder that success doesn't need to be shouted from the rooftops while it's in progress. Revealing your achievements after the hard work is done transforms the moment into something memorable. It's not just an announcement, it's a statement, a culmination of effort that speaks volumes about your commitment, perseverance, and ability to deliver. And it leaves a lasting impression, one that lingers far longer than words ever could. True allies are revealed through your actions and outcomes, not just your words or aspirations. When you keep your plans to yourself, you give people the chance to show their genuine support for who you are and what you achieve, rather than simply rallying around an idea or a potential outcome. This distinction is vital, as it separates those who truly believe in you from those who are merely intrigued by the possibilities you present. Sharing your vision too early can attract attention, but not all attention is meaningful. Some people may cheer for your potential, but their support might wane when challenges arise or when the hard work doesn't align with their expectations. Others may offer advice or opinions that, while well-intentioned, can distract or even derail your efforts. By focusing on the work itself and revealing results rather than plans, you naturally filter out superficial or conditional support. Genuine allies don't just celebrate your potential, they celebrate your progress and accomplishments. They stand by you not because of the promises you make, but because of the effort and integrity you show in realizing those promises. Their support is steadfast, rooted in respect for your dedication and trust in your ability to follow through. These are the people who will encourage you through setbacks, recognize the significance of your milestones, and honor the work you've put into your success. Keeping your plans private until they materialize also allows you to evaluate the intentions of those around you. True allies don't need constant updates or assurances to stay invested in your journey. They trust you to do the work and are there to celebrate when the time comes, offering support that feels authentic and unwavering. By filtering for genuine support, you build a circle of people who uplift and strengthen you. These individuals aren't just spectators to your dreams. They're partners in your success, cheering not for what you say you'll do, but for what you prove you're capable of achieving. Private goals create a deep sense of personal accountability that fuels intrinsic motivation. When your aspirations remain yours alone, you're not driven by the need for approval or recognition from others. Instead, your motivation stems from within, a pure and focused desire to achieve something meaningful to you. This internal drive is far more sustainable and empowering than relying on external validation, which can be fleeting and inconsistent. When you share your goals openly, there's often a temptation to perform for an audience. The opinions, expectations, or encouragement of others can shift your focus away from the true purpose of your goal, making the process more about meeting external standards than honoring your personal journey. In contrast, keeping your goals private allows you to remain deeply connected to your why. You're accountable to yourself, not to others, which fosters a stronger, more resilient commitment to your vision. Intrinsic motivation also nurtures authenticity. Without the distraction of external feedback, you can pursue your goals on your own terms, guided by your values, priorities, and passions. This clarity allows you to navigate challenges with greater confidence as your efforts are aligned with what truly matters to you, rather than being influenced by the need to impress or conform to outside expectations. Moreover, private goals encourage a growth mindset. You're free to experiment, make mistakes, and learn without the pressure of an audience watching your every move. This freedom fosters resilience and creativity, allowing you to focus on the process rather than the perception of progress. The satisfaction of achieving a goal under these conditions feels deeper and more rewarding because it's rooted in your own hard work and determination. By keeping your goals private, you create an environment where your motivation is entirely self-sustained. Each step forward becomes a personal victory, driven by your commitment to yourself and your belief in what you're capable of achieving. This kind of accountability is powerful as it builds a foundation of trust in your own abilities and ensures that your success is truly your own. Silence creates the space needed to focus deeply on mastering your craft. When you keep your plans and aspirations to yourself, you protect the mental and emotional energy required for genuine growth. Without the constant distractions of explaining or defending your ideas, you can immerse yourself fully in the process of learning and refining. This kind of focus is essential for true mastery. It allows you to dive into the complexities of your work, test your limits, and push beyond them without the noise of external opinions or expectations. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the constant need for validation. We share our progress on social media, seek feedback from others, and sometimes even adjust our work to meet the preferences of an external audience. But true mastery is built in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when you can experiment freely and fail without fear. It's in these moments that you grow the most. Silence offers you the chance to work through the messy, challenging stages of development without interruption, allowing your ideas to evolve at their own pace. Mastery is a journey, not a destination, and it requires dedication to continuous improvement. When you work in silence, you allow yourself the time and space to refine every detail, to hone your skills with unwavering attention. You're not concerned with how others perceive your progress, so you can stay fully engaged in the process, pushing through the inevitable struggles and setbacks. This kind of focus is what separates those who dabble from those who truly excel. It's the difference between someone who wants to be good and someone who is committed to being great. Silence also nurtures patience, which is crucial for mastery. There are no shortcuts to true expertise. It takes time, persistence, and a willingness to embrace the long, sometimes lonely, road of improvement. By focusing inwardly and not seeking immediate recognition, you give yourself the freedom to fail and try again, to experiment and innovate without the fear of being judged too soon. When you're not distracted by the need for external acknowledgement, you can concentrate on what matters most, refining your skills, pushing your boundaries, and becoming the best version of yourself in your craft. Mastery doesn't happen overnight, but in the quiet, focused work of continuous development begins to unfold, inch by inch, creating something extraordinary that speaks for itself. So, as we journey toward our goals, remember this: the power of mystery, the focus of silence, the energy of quiet momentum, all of these are essential in creating something extraordinary. Our success isn't defined by the words we speak, but by the work we do, the resilience we build, and the mastery we develop in the solitude of focused effort. Let your actions prove your commitment, not your words. Let your achievements speak for themselves, and let them come as a surprise, a testament to the quiet strength within you. True support will find you when your results are undeniable, and your confidence will remain unshaken because your motivation comes from within. The journey is yours to take, and the only person you need to answer to is the one who looks back at you in the mirror. So guard your vision fiercely, work in silence, and let your success be the loudest thing in the room. Because when you show up for yourself with patience, determination, and quiet persistence, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.